I'm sorry, I have a dog that's barking. Okay. Wait till we get in. It's probably a dead stream. Is it a dead stream? Oh, okay. So guys, I just want to make an announcement. It's not like a severe announcement. I think I made this on 131st, Billion Country 131, or 231. First off, it's simple. 13 days ago, I think on the 23rd, 22nd, I don't know, like like the early December 20, like somewhere between December 21st and December 24th, I uploaded a video. It is Building a Country in Minecraft 132. Just note that that episode is actually 332, because if you're looking for it, if anybody somehow looks for the random episode 332, just letting you know, it's the very, very, of course, the earliest one and all that stuff. Yeah. Announcements. Sadly, I'm not making the goal. I don't think I could build this entire city in like what 4 days, unless I were to get on it and all that stuff. And yeah, we were missing a goal. But I just want to say, haven't been streaming a lot. I'm not. I don't want to like make anybody panic or worry about this. It's just, I think the reason I've not been streaming is just I've been kind of getting bored. Now I'm not saying, oh well, I'm sorry if I keep moving like that. I'm not saying that I'm gonna leave YouTube. I'm not gonna leave YouTube unless I cannot absolutely do it. Which I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're gonna have a higher chance of getting struck by lightning multiplied by our government getting good, the chances of it or something, than me leaving YouTube. But I just kind of am bored. If you don't know, I know you could say don't play like that, but I play in what's called, like, I like to label waves. Like, for 2 weeks straight, I'll do Subnautica, or 2 weeks straight, I'll do, like, Minecraft or something. I get bored. Anyway, I'm just kind of getting tired of games. I'm not leaving at all, but I'm not gonna, like, purge every freaking game. I'm still gaming. It's just, well, as a 16-year-old man or teenager, I am getting matured. I'm learning how to cook my own food. I'm starting to learn to drive. I could become, like, 100%. I actually could, like, I'm starting to grow up a little bit. And, high school is, like, I'm on my second to last year of high school. I literally have a year and a half of high school left. Meaning that I actually, I do not know if I'm going to go to college. I doubt it. I want to go to college. I want to get a good job, but I'm scared that it's going to teach me, like, things I don't want to know. Like, I'm going to enter into, like, freaking chemistry, and I'm going to start learning everything about, like, how to do wood and stuff. Hey, sorry for that. Like, hello, welcome to Chemistry 1. Today, we're going to be learning, wait. No, I'm sorry. We're not learning complex chemicals, awesome science experiments. We're going to be learning about how to read a book. Okay, so chapter 1, like, it's a parentheses. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Wait, in the back, you said you regret spending $300,000 on our course. Oh, I'm sorry. F you then. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, I'm feeling like I'm maturing, but I will try not to, like, let go video games so easily. Besides, I do have a hell of a year planned for next year. Horizon Forbidden West, new Fallout 4 playthrough, new Subnautica playthrough, more Minecraft on this country, finishing up every single town. And I'm planning on doing that. 2023, of course, I don't have that planned yet. On 2023, I'm just going to warn everybody here, I'm going to start, like, hitting the maturity parts of my life. In 2023, in in 2023 or so, like in spring 2023, I will go off, and I will be getting my first job here in a few weeks. But don't worry, the first job is working at a church for $10 a week on Tuesdays. for when I'm in school. So luckily I will be working, but I will be getting $10 a week and all that stuff. So what I've been doing is that in December 25th, or Christmas, was a hell of a year or a hell of a day. I got like so many new Nerf guns. I watched Luca. I love that frickin' movie. Why? Please sequel it. There's actually a petition saying that we need a sequel, Luca. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Sequel it, please. That's such a cute movie. It's so cute. I've watched it for like 7 times, and it's never getting old. I even named my freaking island after that. The Paguro Island. Anyway, Paguro Island is slowing down. You probably saw me upload a video of what it is. If you want to know what it is, it's on my Instagram, at Lord Abbott, TAA, if I'm not wrong, TAA lowercase. I have my old symbol, I think. My Pentagon is on there. I haven't updated my Instagram. I know I'm a Zoomer. And all that stuff, yeah. More news that you may not care, but I think you definitely will care about, is I got a puppy. I got a freaking dog. I think it's a Shepherd Mastiff mix, which is it's gonna be stupidly strong. She's already stronger. She's 4 months old, and she's stronger than my 4-year-old German Shepherd. Or not my 4, but my 8-year-old German Shepherd. All that stuff. Oh, speaking like I was going off about, I watched Luca and I got gifts. I'm not flexing, okay? I'm not saying like when I show everybody stuff, I'm not saying haha I have this, I don't. I'm just like one of those kids that like to show things off. So I just want to show what I did. Me and my dad, I actually painted these boards. I worked 5 hours to paint them. And as you can see, I've gotten new Nerf guns. Everything except for the Percy's in the back. Everything except for this one that I have my finger over right now is new. I have acquired this. And there's a poor little charger on the back. You can probably see it. It took me like 5 hours. The only thing my dad did for me was cut the boards. I painted them. I screwed them. I assembled them. The only thing he did was cut them and put them on the wall. I helped him all through that. My favorite one is... no, I'm not saying, haha, I have this and you don't. But I love this. You can call me spoiled, but I'm not trying to flex. I just like showing people my things. This is the Nerf Prometheus. It's a $200 Nerf gun, and I'm not flexing. Haha, it's $200. No, the reason it's $200 is that it's this thing right in the back. This is a probably a $100 battery. It would be about $50, but this thing's supposed to be lightweight. So yeah, I have a Prometheus, and if you want one, they are $200 on Amazon. I'm just worried some person's gonna be like, "Oh, you're flexing." What's it called? Here, difference. I'm gonna show you difference. Look, guys, I have a Prometheus. Okay, let's do flexing. Look at guys, I have a Prometheus. You don't have it. $200. $200. Yeah, yeah. But I'm over here like, look at my Prometheus. The reason I said it's $200 is not saying, haha, it's expensive. It's just saying, oh my god, it's expensive. Like, this thing is stupid expensive. I'm complaining about it. But honestly, I'm okay because, you know, the ergonomics on it. If anybody is, like, in the market for Nerf guns and is wanting to know about a Prometheus, it is hella fun to shoot it. If you have $200 you don't know what to do with, besides donate to charity, just get a Prometheus. It's so fun. I love the Prometheus. And the thing is that the reason I prefer it over something like a Mastodon is that the Mastodon holds like 26 rounds. That holds 200. And there's another $100 hopper I might get, but like later on throughout 2020 too. Well, I don't think I'll get it, but there's a one that holds like 1,000 balls. It's a lot. And the thing is that it's so easy to reload. It's a Nemesis, which I got a Nerf Nemesis, a Chaos, Artemis, Takedown, Chaos, a Chronos, an Atlas, a Hypnos, a Roundhouse, a Takedown, And that's all I got for Christmas. The only red one I had before was a Perseus. I'm starting my Nerf collection. But just admit that. That is so cool. I painted those boards. I used my savings. I paid for it. You know what's better than you know, it's just so fun to build things. So, you know, I'm planning on doing a Fallout Subnautica playthrough. I know it might be an obvious yes, but if you guys want me to just continue Subnautica Below Zero, I will. The reason I haven't finished it is it's good, like, but comparing it to a Subnautica, what's it called? Subnautica, like the normal game, it's just not as fun because I don't like cold maps. If you don't know me, I'm very tropical. I do not like cold areas. I can take cold areas, but I love it when it's all tropical looking. It's beautiful. Nothing's decaying. You could probably expect that because I live in Illinois, which is a very frigid state. That can be frigid. I will complain, I have not gotten one Christmas gift, and it's called snow. In Illinois, we do not have snow. This is actually the first time that this has happened in 3 years. I'm actually able, right now, dead ass, in Illinois, I'm able to walk out with my flip-flops on and with my sweatshirt and go out and feel comfortable. Comfortable! And I'm supposed to be freezing to death in the middle of winter. What's the low today? I'm popping open my Chromebook. What's the low today? The low is 7 degrees centigrade. Really? If you don't know, in centigrade, 0 is like, I think that's like roughly 40 degrees, like 50 degrees. It's actually warm outside. It's December. I blame Chicago, honestly. You could call me salty. I'm blaming Chicago for it. Because Chicago is Illinois' leading pollution producer. What's it called? So, 1, 2, 51. So it's like, right, 101 blocks. Sorry. Okay, so, you know, I think I should give a summary of how much I like 2021. In 2021, the biggest downside to it was COVID and Biden. What's it called? Let me explain. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a liberal. I don't like either parties. In my opinion. My opinion. Not a fact. In my opinion, I think they're two old bastards that sit on their freaking desks and complain on Twitter when somebody makes a joke about their hairstyles. 5, 30, 33. That's just... I just can't take it. And there's a new law, apparently, that if you make online transactions over $600, apparently you're gonna have to pay a tax. Which means, and like, what's it called? And can we also all admit how bad sales tax is? That Prometheus is $200, and up in Chicago you have to pay $220. I paid $220 for it here. Sales tax in my state is horrible. If you pay like, what? If let's say I buy a $100 product, you have to pay another $10. Every 10 cents you pay on an item, you have to pay an extra cent in my state. It is bad. And I might be here, what's it called? I might be hearing, oh, well, we live in California. Well, you have a right to complain. We do too. California and Illinois have really bad sales tax. Things that come from Italy that are awesome. B1 Centauro, Pizza, Spaz 12s, Beretta M9s, What else comes from that place? Lamborghinis, Vespas, first original places of sea monsters, serpents. Awesome views. Granite, mercury, zinc is also produced. Cons, very, very, very fault line and rigid. High production. I could see definitely Italy Northern Italy definitely seems like a farming region in the entire world. Is it actually? Oh wait, never mind. My world map is not back there anymore because I took it down for the Nerf collection to go up. My Nerf collection might be over $1,500, but with darts, like my rival collection is probably gonna be worth like $1,800, but with darts it could be well over 5,000. Rival is definitely cheaper to collect. Yes, I might be a nerd or an addict. But trust me, it's nothing like Beanie Babies where people will really pay $26,000 for a plushie. We watched a documentary on it last night, me and my family. Somebody literally flew to Hawaii and paid $26,000 for a beanie. Like, Christ, mate, you are just dropping stacks. My God, man. Okay, I think we got this good. Who's on my stream? No one now. I've been watching films. Twist villains, worst to best. I wish, like, Incredibles 2 was just as... Alright, I'm just been, doing it. 2021 has definitely seen an explosion in my consumption of, ocean content. In fact, on January 1st, 1 year ago, actually, not relating to oceans, but, that my castle world I have was founded 1 year ago. And I bought Subnautica 1 year ago, almost from today. And boy, I don't regret it. No microtransactions. No BS marketing. Awesome storyline. Like, you join Subnautica, it's like, okay. Like, it's, like, you join Subnautica, it's boring. Okay, look, it's a survival game. It's kind of boring. And then you actually start advancing, get a vehicle, like, okay. Or you get a sea glide, it's kind of fine. Okay, I'll play for a little bit longer. Maybe I might abandon it in a week. Get a vehicle. Okay, now we're talking. Accidentally discovers alien technology. Okay, this game has gone from okay to interesting. And then you start noticing, and then the story starts unraveling itself, and you're like, wow. And then when you finally complete the game, you kind of sit back and realize that you thought... Like, when I thought that I was actually really close to abandoning Subnautica. I thought it was going to be like another boring survival game that would take 3,000 years to complete. But then when I got done, I was more than impressed. Subnautica definitely ranks in my top 5 games. The top 3 games is probably, like, Subnautica, Minecraft. Like, Minecraft's my favorite. Second in place is Horizon Zero Dawn, and my third is Subnautica. Those 3 games are the best games I've ever played. And I will be doing another playthrough. Subnautica also got me jump-started in this... Well, just like Fallout 4 got me started into chemistry and radiology. Subnautica is starting to make me interested in marine biology. Later on in the 2021 year... There'd be the axolotls. I love the axolotls that are added to Minecraft. They are beautiful. Subnautica Below Zero was also added. And in the middle year, look who finally came out. I enjoyed it. And then also throughout the year, I went back to Just Cause 3, which is an ocean game. I count it because it's on an island. And then later, the best ocean game I'll probably be playing besides Subnautica is Horizon Forbidden West. I count it as an ocean game if it has an ocean near it. Like, not like 100 miles away, but like as you can see it. Fallout 4 New Harbor I kind of count as an ocean game or a river / pond, lake game, whatever. And it also got me watching the film Luca also got me interested in sea propulsion, how to cut through water fast with no drag. And then I finally harnessed the power. An actual effing sea glide in real life. I barely show this video to anybody, not because it's private, but because I have not actually uploaded it. We found a sea glide. Dead ass. A sea glide. And I couldn't believe when we found this sucker. By the way, here's our puppy. That's our puppy. She's such a nibbler. Luckily his fence didn't fall off, but we found the sea glide in real life. We got 2 of them. Sony animation was the best.
In this day and age, trust me, I too am.
Yeah, that's one of my worst. That's one of the worst. I hate this movie.
It's a tragedy and boredom is a crime and all that, but this is where we're
It's the
at.
Emoji Movie.
This is the state of movies. At least Space Jam 2 and Ralph Breaks the Internet are funny bad. This movie has nothing. It is nothing. I am forgetting everything about it as we speak, and if we're being honest, so has
At least Luca took a break with all the. You know, it's like it didn't go. It was a simple little story. You know, like what's it called? It didn't like try to go twisty villain movies and all that stuff. It was simple. It dumbed it down. I think one thing I loved. I think the reason why I kind of came to like it is because, as weird as it is, I kind of actually enjoyed as a young kid, The Little Mermaid. Not kidding. I don't know why I enjoyed it, but it was just such a nice film. And I think finding the dude's homies version of it is actually nice. After all, definitely after June and July, I started to become in love with the sea, wanting to discover its secrets. Because after all, the ocean is way more important than one might think. It is the very birthplace of life itself. Life began at the bottom of a thermal vent and crawled up on land, and then, after land, flight. It's great.
Guys. Pretend for a minute that you had never heard of the Prince of Egypt. Pretend this movie doesn't exist. Okay? Now, when I tell you that DreamWorks Animation made an adaptation of the biblical story of Moses, what kind of movie do you picture? Probably something terrible, right? Something with awful 3D animation, something that doesn't take the story seriously at all, loaded with extremely lame comic relief delivered by a plethora of overpaid celebrities. Well, unfortunately, DreamWorks didn't do that. They had to go ahead and make some big epic masterpiece instead. Now, Sony, on the other hand, they went ahead and made the exact movie you just imagined. The Star has got to be the weirdest concept for a Sony animation movie I've ever heard. When this movie was first announced, I didn't think it was real. I thought this was a prank. The guys that brought you Open Season and Hotel are now tackling the nativity story.
I won't lie, Hotel Transylvania was the first one was great. Second one was okay, but then the third one after was just not as enjoyable. Cloud with the Chance of Meatballs, both of those movies are enjoyable. Dude, I grew up with Cloud with the Chance of Meatballs. Who didn't? Like, what's it called? Okay, I want you to imagine. Okay, I know people would be in my comments saying I grew up on VHS tapes. I grew up on well, basically, I'm just gonna explain it for kids right now that are less than the age of 10. Back then, homie, I grew up with discs, and when you plop them in, it would show advertisements for the movies that were coming out at the time. I vividly remember that when I plopped in Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs, I saw an open season 3 advertisement before it actually go into the screen. And then you'd have to take a remote. I'm not going to go get it. It's this very old-ass remote from, like, 2003, where you had to click around and that stuff. Like, dude, I grew up with frickin', like, digital things. Back then, like, what's it called? Back in, like, 2012, when you wanted to watch like a Pixar movie like Wall-E, you didn't go to Disney Plus. You just plopped that sucker right on in, and it played.
Around Jesus, it's about a donkey. That sounds like a complete joke. And it is. This movie is very bad. It's basically every generic kids animal movie you've ever seen. The general consensus with this one seems to be that the animal stuff sucks, but they handle the Mary and Joseph stuff very well and maturely and respectfully. And yeah, that's true, I guess. Wow, amazing. There's like 10 minutes of a good movie in here. Good work, guys.
Sony, over time, has lost its taste. The PS5 is the only good thing that they came out with the following years. I probably will get a PS5 before 2023. I'm sorry. Ah, that movie was vividly horrid. What movie is this?
I'm scrolling, finding this shit. Where the is it? Oh, I actually hate these movies this much. This is like I'm not even scripted right now. I hate it. Okay, here it is. Smurfs the Lot.
I hated this movie. I enjoyed it as a little kid because I was brain dead as hell, but now I just realized, wow, I wasted my life and my parents' money. I mean, I bought like I mean, I did ask for a $200 Nerf gun, but I paid for like, what, $20 for this ass movie?
As horrendous as they were, couldn't be described as boring. This movie is just a worse version of Trolls, which is already a generic numbing fantasy adventure with nothing to talk
Yeah, I actually kind of realized that. It kind of does sound... I didn't like... what's it called? I never watched Trolls. I actually once watched it in school because I got bored. Like, I can explain, yes. It's like saying I just witnessed a freaking, like a sighting of a freaking alien. Like, I'm not supposed to see it in Alien, like, Area 51. But there's this thing that you do. It's called DSA Day. It's, like, Disciplined Student. I don't know. It's some BS. If you literally, like, what's it called? If you literally did something stupid, like, literally, like, look at the teacher wrong, they'd get you in detention, and you couldn't go to this thing. Like, congratulations, students. Congrats. You've been working hard for 45 days. 45 entire effing days. Now, however, you have only 2 hours to do whatever you want. And that can involve dodgeball fighting, which is actually fun. Like, literally, instead of, like, a third of the gym fighting, it was the entire gym split into a half. And people were just fighting with dodgeballs. It was hell. And the war would never end. Because the dodgeballs, well, there are so many people getting downed that people... Oh, well, look at that. I got somebody in my lobby.
Hey, Rayce, what's up?
Yo, homie.
I'm playing Red Dead Redemption.
I know it might be a spoiled SOB when I say this, but I got an effing Prometheus. Holy sh... It is a whole lot of fun.
You want to know what I got for Christmas?
Ass? Did it taste good?
No, not ass. I got COD Vanguard.
Hold on, listen to this. Did you hear that? It holds 200 balls.
Balls, cock and balls.
Anyway, what's it called? You gotta appreciate my teachers. Like, in the old age, congratulations! You worked for approximately 45 days. Now have only 2 goddamn hours to do whatever you want. The only 2 good things that you could do is watch or do dodgeball or maybe play on your phone. It's just watch a movie or do some sort of odd, like, escape room or something. Like, okay. Anyway, what's it called? As I was saying to my audience, I literally watched Trolls. At least it's not like the Smurfs where it's ass. It's not a movie that it's like hitting the freaking box office.
Trolls is garbage.
But like, what's it called? If we're going on unbiased view, like what's it called? Like, it's a girls movie, like unbiased. It's fine. It's nothing I would recommend. You could just watch like Wall-E or something. You know, the Pixar's baby. Yeah. Homie, drive me over. Oh, drive me over to Los Angeles and get a moped or something.
What?
I wish I. Man, mopeds are running for 100, not 100, but 1,000 bucks. I'm thinking about one day getting this.
$100.
Or 1,000
$1,000.
for a moped. Beep beep.
You've got to be kidding me.
That
is a fucking joke.
That's actually very cheap considering cars cost like 25,000.
Dude, the car price right now is fucking horrible.
It's because we're making our country so much better with our plan.
By the way, I'm just saying, it's so bad over here that in Chicago, if you pay $100 for something, you have to pay an extra 10. The sales price is 10%. So cut whatever you have.
What the fuck?
So cut whatever. Okay, so take 100 minus 10 times that times 2 and add it back.
Because we're gonna build our economy to be so much better. Our economy is so ass right now.
Okay, shut up, Brandon. Like we get it. You're making.
Yeah, Brandon. Shut up, Brandon.
Nobody does anything good in our country anymore. They're a bunch of baby whores that get mad on Twitter, and I don't want to hear anymore. So I'm sorry for not being on. I've been doing a whole.
Yeah, I know you've been doing your finals. Yeah.
No, not my finals. I've been driving. I know.
Oh yeah, just doing stuff.
I'm sad. I didn't mean to do this, but I'm bad at like pulling out. I accidentally pulled in this front of this dude, and I'm sorry for laughing at it, stream. This dude, this old ass dude, just takes his hand and just flips. He goes. I felt sorry because I'm literally trying to learn how to drive, and I couldn't. I tried not to laugh. I was like, okay, listen, dipshit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna admit you're better at driving than me. I'm learning. Like, bruh, it's funny. And what's it called? There's this one girl that was so mad. She went home to her mom and told her to track down the guy that flipped her off. Like, bruh, I literally got flipped off today. I'm not gonna track that dude on. Well, one, it's unreasonable to go track him down, and 2, I'm not sensitive. He flipped me off, and I did something I shouldn't have done. I pulled out in front. I'm ass at driving, but my dad's teaching me. I'm not gonna, like, be an insecure little insufferable asshole. Oh, I loved all the ocean content that I had this year. I enjoyed every last ounce of it. So apparently my dad got a little bit of an idea, an awful idea, but a great idea. Apparently he watched TikTok or something, and he found somebody strap a freaking drill battery to a Nerf gun. Nerf guns operate at like 9.6 volts. A battery is inputting 20. So double.
Oh god.
That's a lot of power for a little Nerf gun to handle.
Yeah. No
That can mean
shit.
The only problem is I don't want the power connecting to the belt, because if I had to mod my Perseus, I don't want it to feed faster, because it'll blow the mag out in so much time. The only problem with the Perseus is its price. 1, its price. 2, its weird hopper feeding thing. And 3, it's almost impractical due to how fast it fires. Like, it's almost not even good as a primary. It fires so fast. I mean, what's it called? At least it wasn't as bad because him flipping me off wasn't as bad as this one dude who was like, I stopped right behind him and he was at a stop sign and he wasn't moving and there was no cars going. And my dad's like, dude, effing idiot. He's already daydreaming. Like this stupid, I mean, call me what you want, but this literal head ass was
Is your
not.
dad a rage driver?
What?
No. Does your dad like get road rage a lot?
No, he doesn't like scream a lot, but he just kind of like mutters under his like effing idiot or something.
Oof.
You want to hear the #1 rule of road rage? If you get pissed about something, make sure 1, it's reasonable, and 2, you can win a fight. If you can't win a fight, don't pick a fight. It's simple as that. You can't win it, don't start it. You can't put the fire out, then don't start the fire. So, if you don't know why everything apparently is higher priced right now, Joe Biden is enacting a plan to apparently, quote-unquote, fix infrastructure for $1 trillion, which is good. And so you realize that we're...
$1 trillion.
Which we're 2.6 trillion... 26 trillion... 26 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. That's 12 zeros.
That is a fucking joke. That is a fucking joke.
Note that in only $1 trillion of money is in cents.
Rayce, I really, really, really wish you could, get Red Dead.
I'm fine. I don't really like playing a whole lot of Rockstar games. I'm sorry.
No, but like this one's actually good.
I know Red Dead is good. I'm not saying it's bad. It is a fun game.
Red Dead's a good series.
It is. My sister used to play the first one on the PS3.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah. Like everybody growing up, like, oh my god, I don't have a TV. Bitch, I grew up that when I put a freaking CD disc in, it'd play the advert of what was being on the theaters at the same time. I have the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs disc, and I played it, and it had an advert with the freaking Open Season 3 movie playthrough. Not kidding.
What's that movie?
What?
Open Season, what is that movie?
It's a movie that was aired probably back in like 2010.
Jesus.
And the advert is still on there. Yes, I'm ancient. I'm like
no.
Like the what's it called? Like the vegan teacher, I am indeed classified as a fossil.
Okay.
I don't hear much about that lady anymore. I think she got pwned or something. Wonder if she did get pwned.
I hope the vegan teacher fucking dies and burns in the deepest hole.
Dude, you know what was actually scary a few weeks ago was the massive hack or something. Apparently, not deviously or not maliciously, but this tech security company in China discovered a flaw in what's known as Java. And if you don't know why, it's not Minecraft. Java is a certain language.
It's a script, right?
Almost like Italian or French, but it's a computer language. Most online, what's it called, the Roblox website, anything on the computer is almost written with Java. However, the reason why it's so hard...
Rayce, what?
The reason it's hard to actually make games, what do you want to call it? The reason it's hard to make games that, port them over to different platforms is you have to tear them down and rebuild them back up. Because, what's it called? The PC version of Terraria runs on Java, and I don't know what the code is for this platform, but it doesn't run on Java, making it much harder to code it.
Uh-huh.
I bought the premium edition for Horizon. Yeah, last
Zero
night.
Dawn? Or
Yeah,
is Forbidden West?
Forbidden. You know, I won't. I want to do it, but it's $20 extra, and they deserve the money. I'm not mad about. They were gonna do it this time. Like they were gonna release it, or it would have been released by now. But because of COVID, it was pushed back. I'm not mad because if it were not pushed back, it'd probably be another Fallout 76 disaster. We saw what happened. Development was pushed. The game was bad. 50 megabyte download on the first day, and there you go. Fallout 76 is a good game.
50 megabyte, dude.
No, gig.
Giga.
Deadass. I'm like, okay, mom. Thanks for having a actually like 2 years
It's
ago.
like I'm so happy to play this game. It crashes.
So, by the way, we have a 50 gigabyte download. So would you okay, I'll play you tomorrow then. Bye. Da 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 dun 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 da 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 da. Comes back tomorrow.
Boom. Yeah, it's like the fucking yeah.
You know, a bunch of the Christmas music is actually made by the same person that does some of the Fallout 4 soundtrack, Bing Cosby. He does what's it called, like.
You want to know something funny about Red Dead? Is that I am so strapped. I carry a knife, a lasso, two what do you call it, rifles with me, and a revolver.
God.
Yeah.
So, you know, like dear hearts and gentle people from Fallout.
Yeah.
You know, Bing Cosby actually sings a bunch of those songs, but like, the singer of that song, Bing Cosby, sings a bunch of the Christmas songs you can probably hear, and the Andrew systems join in on it, which is interesting. So some of the people that create the Fallout music actually creates Christmas music. And another thing funny that happened when I was looking for Nerf guns, I saw these two like older men going, like not older men, but like they were like in their 40s, and it's like they were looking for toys to buy their kids, and they're like, no, we're not getting slime. That shit's nasty. And they kept swearing or something. That's just like my dad was going off to look at the like car section. I went off to go look at Nerf guns, and it's funny because I'll often hear somebody pass me and they'll start cussing up a storm. It's so funny. Sadly, I've never, I think you muted your mic. Is it online?
No, like.
Ooh. Okay. I personally prefer Subnautica better than Below Zero. Below Zero is great, but I like the tropical feel of, what's it called?
Subnautica Below Zero is, yeah. It can't mirror the same effects Subnautica had.
I'm not saying take it away, but if you were to take Subnautica away, Below Zero would be fun, but no Cyclops plot stuff, and no, like, Seamith. Yeah. It's not a bad game. But definitely not as good as its predecessor. Fallout 4 got me interested into radiology and chemistry, which is actually, before I played Fallout 4. Not saying it taught me, but Fallout 4 really jump-started my interest in chemistry and radiology. I started going to Wikipedia article after Wikipedia article and learning and researching. Which you know your educational system is so fucking bad. Oops, sorry, stream.
Rayce in this game stores so cocaine gum.
God. Sorry for that word, stream. Luckily no one watches. Anyway, sadly. You know your educational system is so freaking bad when a video game entices you to actually learn instead of the school. And I actually accidentally learn. Homie, I was literally freaking learning about the periodic table ever since I was in the 6th grade. Or 7th, maybe. Or 7th or 8th. Definitely 7th or so. Yeah. Fun fact about the element mercury. Did you know a Chinese dynasty leader actually accidentally killed himself while seeking immortality by consuming mercury? Head ass.
What a dumbass.
Well, that's a head ass move right there. Mercury. That's actually why that Powder and Alice in Wonderland goes mad. It's because when they made hats, they
He
used
makes
the
hats with
mercury.
mercury, right?
Mercury weighs a whopping 113 pounds per gallon. It is a notoriously heavy liquid. Mercury can be found in computers in small quantities and lights, along with argon. Argon can
Cool.
be found. I always say if I were an element, I'd be argon because argon is inert and it doesn't do anything. I mean, it is true. Dude, only the sheer amount of, like, sanity from, like, my 5th hour class kept me from shooting this one kid in the face with a Nerf dart or Nerf gun. God, Jesus. Big guy! Like, he does big, he just says big and whatever letter. He was once like, big L. I'm like, shut up! God, he's annoying. Annoying as hell, Jesus Christ. If whoever's watching, if you're watching this, you know who you are. You're an actual asshole. Just saying that. Not even gonna say sorry. You're an asshole. Deal with it. Loser. Yeah, imagine actually, like, bullying, like, special needs kids. Like, actually. Imagine being a little bitch, huh? Yeah. You know what's cute? Today, my shepherd, my new puppy got the zoomies. Have you ever heard of the zoomies? It is so cute. Do you know what they are?
Yeah, it's like where they're like all crazy and like
Yeah, it
happy and
kept
everything.
it ran around the circle, and even though it kept playing with my dog, even though it was snarling at her. Like, she doesn't care. She sees right through his BS. It's so cute. I love her. Her name is Sky. I call her Sky Ray. Because the reason I started with an R is, if you don't know, my family has this interesting thing where my mom's name starts with a C, and my sister's name also starts with a C. So my dad's name, Ryan, which is leaked, his name, Ryan, Rayce, so me and my dad have the same initials, and my sister and my mother have the same initials. Interesting. Also, to say I may not be here in January. My visits might be sparse. I could be visiting Gunner. We could be to talk about, what's it called, like, you know, just hang out, and I might even trade a Nerf gun. My plan, like, my mom got mad. He's like, "Oh my God, you don't do that. Like, trade him." Like, dude, I said you don't have to do it. I'm not forcing him to trade a Nerf gun. In fact, I didn't want to trade my Ultra One, but I'm going to do it because I think that if, you know, he wanted to give it to me for free, but I offered my Nerf gun. Because if you don't know, if someone gives something to me, I feel like I have to give something back because I like trading. You know, it's just simple capitalism. If you don't trade with money,
Okay,
if you don't
we
trade with,
said Gabe to the party. His
yeah, if you don't, what's it called? You know, if you trade something, you don't have money. Simple. Just trade another item, item for simple value. As long as both sides get what they want and everybody's satisfied, peacefully, great. Yeah, give me a second. God, what is his freaking name? Didn't it start with a C? Last online 14 days ago. Your brother. Yeah, what is his other account's name? Frick you, PlayStation. He made another account? Give me a second, give me a second. JK. I don't see his name on my thing. He's not registered on my friends list. Oh, that sounds like an a-hole mark.
Rayce, Gabe still wants you to add him.
I
I'm
can't
telling him
add
that-
him.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling him you can't right now.
Yeah, I can't add him. Because... What am I hearing in the background? Who am I hearing in the background?
I don't know.
Wait, is someone talking on your game?
I don't know.
Okay. I think I like Riversdale. It's so much fancier. Fun fact for homophobes. Alan Turing.
Fun fact, Joe Mama.
Alan Turing, also known as the inventor of the modern-day computer or system, was actually a homosexual. So, swallow that pill.
You know who else is a homosexual? Joe Mama.
Joe, my name is Joe. Joe Mama. I love Too Mad. She's watching Black... I love his laugh, though. It's so funny. Have you ever heard his...
I'm gonna go rob a train.
Sure. That one scene in the Meat Canyon. Good boy. That voice.
Oh, I'm robbing a train, Rayce.
This guy was being a sweating cat, so I just like destroyed him with a knife, like melee. I'm like, bad, bad, freaking bad, trash.
Rayce, I'm on the train.
I'm gonna take a break, stream. Goodbye. I'm gonna go play some Roblox. Good boy.